A moment that yesterday during the dinner, and thank you for joining us under the patronage of the Honorable President and His Royal Highness the Crown Prince Musaidi, where we had the pleasure to hear it firsthand. This is the greatest alliance between the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and the United States, where we have joined hands and you have helped us build our energy-based economy, fueling and energizing the industrial age, and now fast forward, going to the intelligence age, where we can fuel AI factories, robotics.
That was the Saudi Arabia Investment Forum. Remember, I told y'all that the Saudi Arabia Prince was here on a 2-day visit to Washington. After he met with the principal, he had this investment forum, and you had the likes of Elante Dante Reeves showing up, talking about robotics and talking about the next wave of the future and technology, and how they are merging, how the U.S. is merging investments towards U.S. industries and things of that nature. And they're joining as a coalition team effort. So I got it so y'all don't need to have it. I took some notes for y'all, okay? The biggest thing was there is new measures on the defense front, strategic defense agreements that they have came into agreement with. And there are new investments towards all and majority of U.S. industries by the Saudi people. And they also gave a bigger pledge. For y'all remember in May, they gave 600 million. Now the bigger pledge is $1 trillion. The part that got me the most was the Saudi AI company Humane announces plans to use NVIDIA AI infrastructure in the U.S. and to establish NVIDIA-powered data centers in the kingdom. Elante Dante Reeves is deciding also to partner with his AI company, is basically announcing an agreement with the Saudi people for data centers also. If all of this ain't concerning to y'all yet, I don't even know what to tell you at this point. There was a point in the conversation that you had Elante Reeves holding his hand like this the whole time. Sir, we know what that mean now. In particular, he going like this the whole time. Now, who sit like this? Who just sitting like this in the meeting? Who did the preacher pose? Who sitting like this in the meeting the whole time? It don't even matter. We already know what he about. But Elante Dante Reeves, he sat up there going like this. But as he going like this, he starts talking about how work will eventually be optional for us humans, okay? He goes on to say that the AI factories will be all over the world. This is what they are trying to implement. And he's talking about AI and the robotics. They said at one point that the Saudi prince had mentioned about tens and millions of robotics to basically infuse productivity and progress. And of course, it's going to affect future jobs. Well, Elante Dante Reeves, he having this bright idea because he's saying that now it will allow us humans to be more productive because we won't have to worry about working. Huh? Oh, and this was the part. When they started talking about at some point currency will become irrelevant, baby, it's here. They telling us right now what's finna go pop off. I don't want to overload the saints and the ain'ts, but I got to give y'all some information. Right now, let's shift to the digital ID, okay? Now that we know all of that, I need y'all to know that 17 countries have already rolled out laws in the last 3 months of implementing the digital ID. You have China, Mexico, Canada, Australia, Asia. Asia is a big one, and the UK right now, and there's many more. But the UK saying, right now you can't work or you can't get no government support without this digital ID, child. Now, I can't even get into details about that because my last video when I talked about it, they dinged me. They didn't take it down, but they basically saying they're not going to push it. So what I do want to say is this. It's already implemented. The system. Let's just call it the system. What do y'all think the data centers all over is supposed to do? The data systems. What Elante Dante Reeves been talking about with the robotics, and that he is literally pushing for these data systems to be he said across the world. That is what they were talking about in this investment forum. And the reason why, and my thing was, y'all talking about investment forum. So this whole thing was about AI and the advancement of the technology. That must be really big on y'all charts. So the big thing was AI factories all across the world. This is what they were honing in on. So you already have digital ID going into effect. And now we have investments. We have the money. We have the resources. We have different countries joining forces for such said plan. What do y'all think? I'm just going to ask the people who think the conspiracy people are conspiracying. What are the non-conspiracy people? What do y'all actually think the data centers all over the world is going to become? What is it for? AI data centers. They're doing one right now in Wisconsin, and that's a whole child boo. Interesting piece of this puzzle is the foundation of the two countries that are linking up, that are doing this. I told y'all about the prophetic dream about the Mahdi. I've been telling y'all how they are pushing a certain specific religion. Why do y'all think the investment for the system, the AI data centers, why do y'all, 1 + 1 is what? Come on, catch up. 1 + 1, 2 + 2. It's all here. It's all here. I don't know what else to tell y'all. Because you having an investment meeting, y'all plan this. The day before y'all vote on the Abrahamic Accords, then you have a meeting at the White House about the Abrahamic Accords, and now we have an investment. Make it make sense.